Every country, every company, and every leader has the same question. How do we grow with limited resources? At the macro level, we'll look at how Singapore gets its answer. At the meso level, we'll look at entrepreneurs in their own ecosystem to see how they get this answer. At a micro level, we look at leaders like Jade from Sobe and Jojo and understand how she got her answer. In this global module reflection, I'll share how these three lessons from countries, companies, and individuals connect deeply with South Africa's story today and how we as leaders can build progress through clarity, collaboration, and adaptability. Looking at the macro level, Singapore shows us that coordinated action between government, business, and citizens can transform a nation. The secret was not control, believe it or not, it was alignment, accountability, and skills. South Africa already has these dedicated agencies for change. Eskom looks at energy, Transnet looks at the ports and logistics, and we also have other state-owned entities that look after different focus areas for competitiveness. What's missing? I believe it's alignment. And we copy the 24-month KPI system that Singapore has and ring-fence budgets for clear delivery, cutting out the bailouts. Singapore's model of the triple Ps that we have also here in South Africa works more efficiently because government clears out red tape so that business can invest and execute and that citizens can upskill themselves through TVET colleges and universities, skills that are needed for these projects. With clarity, accountability, and collaboration, I believe that South Africa can build its own Singapore moment in a democratic way. Looking at the meso level, looking at venture capital and ecosystem building, from Sam's lesson, we pick up three things that are needed for a thriving ecosystem. It's capital, it's capability, and customers working in sync. South Africa doesn't need new funds for this. It can repurpose existing funds through ESG and BE programs into smart innovation hubs, where sector hubs can pair startups with venture studios that have their own pre-seed funding, creating fertile ground for innovation. This will de-risk South Africa and address Sam's issue around Africa and investment. Corporate venture procurement will ensure that big companies will buy pilots from startups, giving them market traction. Government will maintain its oversight position while business will drive accountability and growth for young Black entrepreneurs. A national demo day can be organized where universities, SMMEs, and investors come together, powering a homegrown Silicon Savannah. Looking at a micro level, Jay's story reminds us that leadership is not about authority. It's about service, feedback, and adaptability. She believes that the purpose of work is to serve people, creating cultures of empathy and excellence. Her mantra is that complaints are gifts, reflects true adaptive leadership, leading and learning from discomfort. When she launched Joy, she stated that she started with her skills, her relationships, and her conviction. That's the effectuation model in motion. Start with who you are, what you know, and whom you know. In South Africa today, we need leaders who serve with heart, listen deeply, and build through networks. In conclusion, from Singapore's national alignment to Sam's entrepreneurial ecosystem to Jade's people-first leadership, the message is consistent. Progress only happens when we use what we have, partner widely, and act decisively. At every level, the formula is the same. Clarity of purpose, collaboration in action, and courage to start where you are. That's how South Africa grows, not by waiting for resources, but by unlocking our resourcefulness. Thank you.